Now, litter left behind by thousands of visitors to the south coast became a massive issue last summer, and there's been a repeat in some places this Easter weekend. Now, Bournemouth, Christchurch and Poole Council is hoping it can reduce the problem by using drones. The data collected will help decide where bins are needed and how best to discourage people from littering. Mike Apps reports.
This is how our beautiful... I can't even speak, man. This is just sick.
Sandbanks on Good Friday morning showed how great a problem litter can be. This was filmed by environmental campaigner Ollie Rush, who last year swam the length of the Jurassic coast to highlight plastic pollution.
For that area, for Kite Beach down at Sandbanks there, I mean, that's the worst I've ever seen it. Just rubbish absolutely scattered across the beach, almost as far as you can see. It was actually in the sea at the time as well. It was washing out on the waves as they were coming in. Broken glass bottles.
Could this be the answer? Drones used to identify what type of litter is dropped when and where. Funded by McDonald's, BCP Council is trialling the scheme with environmental charity Hubbub.
The technology is incredible. It's never been used in this country before. You can say what type of litter, what the brand is, so we can see how far litter's travelled from a takeaway sort of shop, so we can go back to that shop and say you need to do better communications here.
The data will decide where bins and signage should be placed. When the scheme was used in Sorrento in Italy last summer, it reduced litter by 45%. But there's an acceptance that there's only so much the authorities can do.
We'll do our bit by putting in the additional resources, additional bins, but we also expect the public to use those bins, and we've seen across the country over the last few days that that hasn't always been the case.
Education is obviously the way forward with this, getting people to know that it's wrong and why it's dangerous. I'm always optimistic, otherwise where do you go from here?
Mike Apps, BBC South Today.
In football, both of